The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbb-radio.com.
Welcome to 71Kicks, everybody. You got Alec, Brandon, and Zach coming back at you from Buffalo, talking the Premier League, English Premier League boys. Big old weekend. Big old weekend.
If I want to talk about it still.
No, you don't want to talk about anything like that. I mean, if we want to do a quick recap, if anyone wants to pay attention and those playing along, we had Chelsea lose. We had City lose. We had Liverpool lose. We had Arsenal win. We had a 2.2 game lead at the top of the table. We are 6 points clear of Man City. Boys.
We didn't talk about that in the pregame, the chalk talk.
No, I just wanted to throw a little surprise in there for everybody and just give you guys a little heads up that we're not gonna be too humble this year. I'm just gonna say it now. Brace for yourselves.
Stay humble, eh?
Nope.
Stay humble, eh?
It's over. The time for being humble is over. Everybody's gonna give Arsenal shit for. It's already happening on social media if you haven't seen it. All right, I'm just gonna say it's a whole thing. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, Arsenal's gonna fucking win. Arsenal fans gonna be the worst." And you know what? You're right. We're gonna be terrible this year, and I'll tell you why. Because we've been fighting and just getting screwed over every corner. It's time, you know. If this is gonna be the year, we're gonna bask in it. All the fucking glory that we can take.
Long season ahead, bro.
Long season ahead, but you know what? If you're looking at how everything has been going so far, I hate saying it because I was watching all the videos and the analysts of everyone saying it. It's their title to lose and stuff. It's too early to say it, but we're the best looking team right now, and we have the most stability out of anybody.
That record, that goals against record is looking real.
It's crazy
right now.
Yeah.
Like 3 goals scored against us, and
Was it 15?
It's 15.
15 the entire
yeah.
season,
I think it's like what's ridiculous though is the set piece thing where the first in set pieces were 15th in open play goals, which is ridiculous. But I don't care anymore.
As they had a beauty though from open.
As
play.
they had a good goal.
I would sing
Good
the
stuff.
Handball theme song that's become the song, but I don't know the words.
I don't know any words.
It's gonna
but
sound
you know
a
what? I
little
love that
dodgy if I
picture.
try.
I love the picture of Arteta, Haram Arteta, man. Listen, you die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, and we will be the villains that Man City were for all that time, winning. I'll take it. Screw it.
It's match week 10.
Match week 10
Match
coming
week
up,
10.
so it's only match week 10, long season ahead.
Yes.
But I'm sorry. I just wanted to have a little.
Oh,
moment
enjoy
for
it
while it
everybody.
lasts.
You gotta
exactly.
You gotta enjoy your time at the top while it lasts. You know, I
Exactly.
enjoyed my 3 weeks last year that we were at the top before it all came crumbling down.
Yeah, man.
When they had me convinced that we were gonna make a run at least, and then, you know,
Have they convinced you of anything so far yet this season?
no. What that's convinced me is that we're gonna be in a top 4 race, not a title race. That's the only thing I've been convinced of, and I'm not even sure we're gonna be in a top 4 race. At the moment.
At
Or-
this rate.
It's frustrating because this is kind of, you know, I don't want to say I saw it coming because I was hopeful that we weren't going to struggle from Club World Cup, but it just seems like the toll has been taken on the team.
Yeah, the injury bug is
Yeah.
fucking you
Like,
guys left
I
and
mean,
right.
And, you know, I think we made our predictions before Caldwell got hurt, or like right when Caldwell got hurt, and that's still when I was riding the high, and I'm like, it'll be fine. And then now I watch Toastin play, and I want to scoop my eyeballs out. And
Yeah, that's a tough watch.
And
Yeah, man.
you know, and Palmer hasn't really played much this season, and apparently now Caicedo, Enzo, and João Pedro all been playing with injuries for a few weeks, and you know, it just sucks because, you know, I was really excited going into this season, and it doesn't look like it's going to be much of anything if I'm being completely honest with us. So
I mean, the thing about Chelsea right now, it's like you guys still are coming off of the Club World Cup thing, so there's, you know, the accolade in that, and knowing that you guys still have this team that you've built over these years that can compete. Like it's not like you guys aren't competing in like the year or two previous where it was like, you know, trying to get back up to the top. Like you guys are still like you guys are back up there now. So it's just a matter of, you know, the unlucky result here and there. Like I would say that was just tough. Like that was a tough result this past week.
I knew the second Sunderland played a 5 in the back that we were going to struggle because we just can't, for whatever reason, we still just don't know how to manage a low block. I mean, Pedro Neto's never been the person to have on the field. Like he's never really shown anything when we played a low block. I mean, I know he had an assist, but he was pretty horrible the rest of the game. Like same thing with Garnacho. Like he got the goal and he showed promising signs of doing the right things, but like the execution was always just awful. And like
70 million pounds for that dude.
No, he was only like 40.
Was he?
Yeah, it was like 40, 45.
Yeah, 35, 40, something like that.
Oh my god.
Pedro Neto was like 60.
Was he?
Yeah. But yeah, it's just I don't want to spend too much more time talking about Chelsea. But it's you know, it's just frustrating, and I'm just hoping like if we can get some, you know, some players healthy and get some momentum going. I thought we were gonna have some momentum, but then like, you know,
a lot of ifs.
National break. Yeah, it's a lot of ifs right now.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, the things to keep in mind is like the average age of our squad's like 23.
Yeah.
Or, like our starting lineups has been like 23. So
the ceiling
it's
is high.
just, you know, and I think that's the thing is like I think
It's tough
we're
to get
just
an average from a pool of 75 though.
yeah.
So.
It's I think that's things, and there has been some promising things in there. Like Joshua Chempong's been like a revelation. Of course, second he gets subbed out, Tosin gets subbed in, it all goes to shit. But
18,
well,
19?
19, yeah.
19, yeah.
Like showing, you know. But
listen, man, it's better to be in the position you're in, I'd say, than the position that other teams are in.
Yeah.
Like you look at Liverpool, it's insane. It's
how about
insane.
Liverpool though?
How about Liverpool, man? It's just insane. It's it's just a team that is lacking motivation and just become lethargic on the field. You just watch them play and they just are lazy. They have no drive. They're like shells of what they were. Like the talent's not there, and you only have Cody Gakpo, it feels like, doing something because that dude is just a tank.
Yep.
But I mean, they're also, you know, playing without Allison, their main keeper, and that's, again, always going to be where I stand at, you know, your defense feeling secure. Like, if they don't have their keeper back there, then that's just already going to be a little...
At this level, that's no excuse.
No, exactly. And that's still no excuse.
And you got to... I think there's a few things you have to look with the defense, too, is like Kirkhez looks like he wants to just play left wing. Like his defensive effort's been poor. Yeah. Konate's looked like a shadow of himself this season. I think that's affecting Van Dijk's game too, because I think he's trying to overcompensate for things now. So it looks like he's trying either do too much or not enough on a lot of plays.
I hate to say it too, but he's also getting older too.
Yeah, he's aging.
Yeah.
He's 33, 34 now.
Yeah,
like
he's starting to show it a little bit. Yeah.
And I think they're also losing that spark with, like, you know, as much shit as everybody gave Trent for his lack of defensive ability, which you know. That still was there, and there's still some concerns in some games. But like the creativity that he offered that team, like they're severely lacking without it.
Made up for it.
Yeah. So,
well, it was a tough weekend for a lot of the teams, but
I still need to see Slot throwing the diamond up top. I still need to see Isak and Ekitike play alongside each other.
Yeah,
Veertsen behind them. I wouldn't be surprised if Salah starts coming off the bench a little bit more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm genuinely surprised he signed his contract and stayed in general, to be honest. Like, I thought this was kind of like, all right, we won the title. I'm going to go get paid in Saudi Arabia now. And, and you know, and I'm surprised he stayed. And, you know, he had a goal the other day, I believe, like garbage time goal. But, you know, it's just he still looked like a shadow of him, especially what he was last year, which you could argue was the best season of his career. Like the drop off to what he is now is crazy.
It's a new manager bounce that they needed last season, because now they're getting this new manager bounce a season later, and it's really, really impacting their play and impacting their entire season. So it's like they needed that hiccup last year where, you know, if Slot was losing a game or two or not getting results, he had the time to like fix something, and he was still in the title race and still could have secured something. But it's talk about a collapse. But
if we go back to the start of the season and we ask the question, what comes first, United 5-game win streak or Liverpool 5-game losing streak? What would your answer be?
It's Liverpool win streak easily, because I mean no. Damn, yeah. Nobody could have predicted that.
Right? Like,
I literally just said
I would have laughed in your face at both of those prospects.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You know? And And
And
you gotta
we're
give
on the
United
precipice of both of them.
you gotta give United their flowers right now too.
I
mean, granted,
know.
it's been 3 games,
Yeah.
and they've. So let's not get too carried away.
No,
But-
we can fully get carried away, man. I'm gonna say, like, it goes back to the first game of the season because we played them for the first game. They gave us a tough game, and the signs were all there that like the pieces were in place. They just needed to put it into practice, and it's starting to show. Like, and Buomo getting those 2 goals.
Cunha's healthy.
Yeah.
What?
Cunha,
I think that's the big one. For
he's
them.
so nice.
Yeah.
He's so
That's
nice.
the big one.
Yeah.
And Fernandez is starting to click and just understand everything.
He's
and
starting to
what he can
understand his
do.
role.
Yeah,
I think.
and the rest of
Yeah.
the team.
Rat.
But
Yeah.
I mean, hey, listen, all the credit to him in this past weekend of just how much went down. Like, it's one result that you got, like as an Arsenal fan, I could look at too and say, it's like, all right, like, that's okay right now.
Did you see
know?
Fabrizio give Harry Maguire his flowers?
Oh,
too?
yeah, he gave him a
Absolutely,
big
That
and
pose.
that was
rightfully
cool.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was
granted,
cool.
he's made his mistakes, and that's always been the issue. Is that the mistakes he's made have often led to goals. But on a consistent basis, like
Yeah.
it's not him. I mean, granted, we're seeing that. I think we're seeing the effect of a better goalkeeper too. Because since Lamens,
yeah.
I think they're 3-0 with
pretty
Lamens
solid.
in
It's
goals.
pretty
So
solid,
That's
yeah.
where it starts, man.
Delict too. I always
Yeah.
think Delict has been an underrated player.
Yes. Yeah.
I think
That'll
he's
be
got a lot of
something.
he's got a lot of hate over the years for
He does, and it's
like,
unnecessary.
I
He's
just
a young
think-
center back.
I mean, man, I just think going into as a center back with United is just
Yeah.
you're asking for disaster and you're asking for that heat. Even
Eventually,
Lenny Yoros
yeah.
got it before too, and he's
Oh, yeah.
what
Yeah.
19, 18,
He's a
19,
kid.
20?
Yeah, he's
19,
still
I
like
think.
20,
Yeah.
19.
I mean, I think the thing with Delict is people were just expecting him to be like this world beater center back, which I don't think he's quite that level that people were expecting
Oh, look
after
at
that
look at
Ajax
the
run.
club. Yeah, look at
Yeah,
the clubs
right,
he's come
right.
from.
So I just think that's the criticism that Delict's received, but like he's just such a solid defender overall, though.
I feel like it comes from an early reputation he built because like he was very young at Ajax and was that team that he was a part of there was really good, and then he went to Bayern I think right after, so he was like working his way
Juve
up
or
the
Bayern.
chain.
no
and-
Juve then Bayern,
Juve, yeah.
but
oh right, that's
Yeah,
what. Yeah,
Juve
I
then
skipped
Bayern.
that. But yeah, man, it's like it seems like he's the kind of guy that has the world class tag, but it's just not quite there. But you know, it could eventually if this team starts clicking, we'll see, man. But
This little segue into predictions. I know it's not the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
game, but what a matchup this week. Talk about United. Sean
Yeah.
Deitch is this first week at home, right? First match at home,
I think
too?
so.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one.
It's a tough test. Yeah, if we want to, I think we can open that. Yeah, we can dive into. So before we hang on, that was an excellent segue. Excellent lead into the
I do what I can.
predictions here, but let's dive into it and talk match week 10 predictions. We got to go over the points, let you guys know what happened because it was a big weekend here, folks. Brandon not just got 1 game, but 2 correct scorelines.
Come on.
Get in.
But you fucking cheated and you used the exact score lines I used.
I used the same one for 1 game. Was it 2 games?
I thought
It
was
might have
2.
been just the 1
thought it
game.
was 2.
No, it was just the 1. Anyway,
Am I crawling back into it?
Brandon's crawling right back in, guys. He's just 5 points behind Zach. Brandon's got 41 points. Zach has 46 points, and I am still just narrowly in front at 48 points with predictions. It's getting close, boys. It's getting close. And see, this is don't doubt yourself, man. All it took was 1 nice weekend, 2 correct scores, and you're right in it. You can run away with the lead. So let's do it. Nottingham Forest versus Man U. Who wants to take it first? Who wants to go?
I'll start it off.
Yeah.
You know, I was the idiot that didn't think the win streak was continuing last week, but I want to see the haircut now.
Let's do it.
As much as I hate United and I don't want to see them succeed, I want to see the haircut.
Yeah.
I want that poor man to have his haircut. So I went 2-0 United this week.
Very cool. Yeah. I mean, it's. I hate that I'm going to say it, but it's hard not to root for United in this position that they're in right now. You know, like, you want to talk about teams that are humble. I feel like they humbled themselves over the past, like, what has it been, 10 years?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. And especially, like, in their recent form, they're overdue. I got a 3-0 win for United here.
Wow, okay. I'm writing them down so I know the leaderboard when I take the lead.
Oh,
And I can send that text in the group chat.
Sure, okay.
I think we're starting fresh. I think we're starting over with the haircut.
No, don't do it.
We got Forrest at home. Sean Deitch, first game at home.
Brexit ball, baby.
Hey, first clean sheet they've had in forever. I think he's heavy on the defensive unit. I think United scores. Like I said, Cunha and Buomo, they're kind of starting to click. I think it's going to be tough to keep them out. But I got Forrest 2-1.
2-1. You got to
Interesting.
win. Wow.
Forrest 2-1 win.
Wow, man. I was wanting
They're
to
due.
see.
They're due.
Okay.
Igor Jesus, Morgan Gibbs White, they're due. Milenkovic, I had him as my one of my top center backs, or in my 11 preseason 11.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're due. I think this is time, and I think unfortunately United's bubble pops.
All right. Well, I mean, it's a bold choice, but it for a first home game, new manager, that could be the
You
thing.
see where I'm going,
Yeah,
at least. You
I
where I'm
see.
going.
I see. All right. Brighton Leeds is going to be the first game this weekend. You want to talk a team leads here? What do you think they're going to do?
3-2 over Brighton.
3-2 over Brighton.
3-2 over Brighton.
Same score?
No, I said interesting.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I went 2-1 Brighton.
2-1. All right.
Brendan
all right.
Aaronson's flying.
The
Dominic-
Medford Messi, as they
Dominic
call him.
Calvert-Lewin, he's got to start getting something.
Yeah.
Noah Okafor, I rated him back at Milan. Goals, I see goals 3-2.
Okay. I do also see. What'd you say?
I had 2-1 Brighton.
2-1. I do see goals in this game, but I see a 2-2 draw. See a 2-2 draw. Brighton's going to come out hot after having a tough result against United, but they'll still score some goals. But Leeds is also firing, so
I see points right there. You got Brighton, I got Leeds, you got draw.
we'll see. Someone's going to walk away with that one.
Start.
Next up, Burnley versus Arsenal.
Cue the Haram ball music.
Haram ball, but I feel like this
Take it
is just
away.
going to be, explosions left. No, I'm not. Nah, it's going to be this. You want to talk goals? This is going to be a goal game. I think we might get 5-0
Woo!
because it's just going to be one of those tee off results. Last time we played Burnley, I think it was a 4-0 win. They're going to go for it.
I made the mistake multiple weeks in a row. This is probably not the week to try and correct my mistake. But cue the Haram ball music again. I got 1-0 Arsenal.
Wow.
All right.
They don't play win for goals. They go for the 1-0 wins, the boring wins, the set piece goals. It'll be Gabrielle header in like the 23rd minute, and then they'll keep a clean sheet because they're boring.
Listen, I saw this guy Jamie Carragher this past weekend being like, if Arsenal do win it, Gabrielle is player of the year. And I was like, that's exactly what I'm saying. He could do it. He could win it.
Stick to your Roy Kent impression.
Yeah. I can't. The scouse. I don't got the scouse in me.
The Scouse.
Yeah.
Scouster.
The player of the year.
Liverpool.
I went 4-0 Arsenal.
4-0. All right.
4-0.
Goals in that game.
Run it back.
Let's do it, man. All right. Palace versus Brentford. What do you got, Zach?
Palace slipping a little bit.
They are.
They had that nice run of form, and then that's kind of been a little bit of a downward trajectory. And Brentford, huge win for them this weekend, obviously. But Crystal Palace getting things back on track and go with a 2-1 win.
I went exact same scoreline. Exact same thing.
All right. I did the same score too, but
Well,
you know what?
Just stick
no,
it.
no,
Just stick it. Just
we
stick
did,
it. Why not?
So last week we all did the same score for the Wolves versus Burnley game.
And how'd that go
And
for
none
all
of us got a point. None of us got a point in that. Damn, I might have to. I had the 2-1 Palace win.
Mateta versus Thiago too. I like that striker matchup. That's big dog versus big dog.
Give me a 2-2 draw for that one too.
Wow,
I'll go a
alright.
draw. I'll change it. 2-2 draw.
Okay.
Palace versus Brentford. I might be eating those words, but we'll see. Fulham versus Wolves is next after that.
I went 2-0 Fulham.
2-0. Okay.
2-0 Fulham.
I went the same thing.
Damn.
Two struggling
right.
teams, but Wolves are just bad.
Yeah. Wolves are really bad.
You guys want to hear something crazy?
You went 2-0? You went 2-0 Wolves.
I went 2-1 Wolves.
Oh,
And I'll tell you why right now, okay? Fulham are not scoring the goals. Fulham are having a tough time in front of the net right now, and they're not getting the ball in there. And this is the game for Wolves to just fucking finally come out. Like it was close against Burnley. Burnley scored a last-minute goal to win it, and so they could either get a tie in this or they can get that win. It's an away game too, so it's a bold prediction here. But you know what? I want to see it. I want to see the Wolves win.
Man,
I'm making it happen, manifesting it.
I respect it.
I
see
don't
it.
agree.
I don't see it, but I respect the hell out of it.
It might happen. All right, we did Forest United. After that is Tottenham versus Chelsea.
Game of the week, baby. Game of the week. Game of the week.
Big game. Both. Well, Chelsea always kind of shows up against Tottenham. This is a big rivalry here, big rival game. This is my third 2-2 draw of the weekend.
Interesting.
It's just going to be a
I'll
game
close
Chelsea
this one
really
out.
tries.
You'll
Yeah.
close this one
Okay,
out?
Close
all
this
right.
one out.
I went with a huge disappointment. I went 0-0.
Really?
That's
0-0.
just- It's not how our games go. That's not how the games
Yeah.
between Chelsea
0-0.
and Spurs go.
Oh, I know.
Damn.
I did my research.
No.
I'm going 0-0.
Okay.
The tides are gonna turn.
I
Close us up.
went the complete opposite route with this. So, two teams, Tottenham, just completely inconsistent. 1 week they're great, 1 week they're terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea, same issue, except I don't think we've looked great in very many games
Good
this
and
season.
terrible.
Yeah, just good and terrible. But with that being said, Frank Lampard once said they called Spurs three-point lane for a reason. And
Ooh.
we love a game against Tottenham. Doesn't matter how bad we are, we love a game
3-point
against
lane.
Tottenham.
Oh, there we go.
And I know it's the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, but it's going to be 3-point lane for the Blues again this weekend. I got
Okay.
3-2 Chelsea and a just absolutely chaotic game.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it happening.
And you're going to hear from me, Xavi Simons is going to get his first goal for Spurs because it's just the way things go for whenever we want to
I'm
play.
surprised it's taken this long.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
he's
hasn't
not been
scored.
I really am.
he's not been great so
Wow.
far.
Not really.
So
Interesting.
I like that.
Damn.
I like that.
Okay. Yeah. Liverpool versus Villa is after that.
Matty Cash, best right back
Matty
in the
Cash,
league. Matty
thank
Cash,
you.
come on, boy.
Matty Cash,
Come
dude.
on.
Woo!
Rewarded with a new
Woo!
contract and everything.
New contract right away. Big win. Big fat win against City. Oh man! As soon as I saw it was Matty Cash that scored that, I was like, that is my second favorite Fab Academy grad right
Come
there,
on.
man. I'll
Who's
tell
number one?
you.
Who's number one?
This guy right here.
I barely graduated.
But man, what a result. Villa, we love you. I still see another result for Villa in this one too, man. Liverpool are not going to get this win. So it's 2-0 Villa.
Wow.
I have Liverpool's struggles continuing, I should say. But I don't have them losing. I have a 1-1 draw.
Okay.
I'm keeping notes, fellas. I'm keeping my notes. I went, I think Liverpool kind of figured it out. But they're not winning it. I'm sick of picking 3-1, 4-1, 3-0,
Yeah.
2-0, 2-0, whatever. I went 2-2.
2-2, okay.
I think it's back and forth. I think Villa get a late one. I
Mm.
think Liverpool are like nearing the end. They're feeling good. Villa creeps up.
Yeah.
Gets an equalizer.
Okay. All right. We do got West Ham versus Newcastle after that. Yo. Hit us with it. What do you think? What's going on?
3-1 Newcastle. Voltamata first hat trick in the bag. Newcastle, please. I actually emailed your customer service. Please restock long sleeve, extra large Voltamata home kit, please.
Yo, that's you know what I'm going to say? He's also he's getting a hat trick. I think he's getting a hat trick this weekend, man.
Come on.
I have 4-1 Newcastle
Come on.
because Voltamata is going to unload.
I like that.
I predicted
This son of a bitch.
No, just hold on,
Oh, okay.
just hold on. I predicted a Voltamata brace last week. It didn't happen, but I did get the scoreline of that game correct,
Yes, you did.
and I'm going to get it correct again this week when he scores a brace this week
Okay, all right.
when they win 2-0.
All right.
2-0. Okay.
Newcastle haven't been flying. The goals haven't been flying in,
No.
but they've been consistent 1-2 goal performances. And
Mhm.
West Ham, I mean, we all know how bad West
it's
Ham
West
is
Ham.
right now.
Yeah. Oh,
that,
yeah.
that they're not blowing bubbles right now. They are
Nothing.
They are just depressed, sad, and they're trying to find any way back into the.
They should make another Green Street Hooligans about West Ham right now.
Oh,
They're all just fighting each other.
Yeah, right.
it's just civil war in
Yeah.
East London.
Man.
But
Oh man.
We got City versus Bournemouth after that. Zach, what do you think is going on there?
this was the toughest one for me to predict all week, I think.
It was tough.
It
Yeah.
was because Bournemouth's been hot. I mean, second in the table. They've looked great so far to start the season. City, little tough one for them against Villa. Didn't really see that coming this week, to be honest. But you only can keep Holland out for so long. His streak's over. He's going to be hungry for some more goals. I have 2-1 City this week in a really tough, close game. I think City get one late on.
Yeah.
My personal opinion, I think this could be game of the week. I know Chelsea Spurs is kind of in the lights.
Yeah.
I think this one could go down.
This is a
Yeah.
close runner-up.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
game
this
of the
is a
week.
good one.
I went 4-2 Bournemouth.
Ooh.
4-2 Bournemouth. I think Semenyo has his way.
Wow.
Yeah.
See,
That's fair. I mean,
So-
Matthias Nunez isn't really even a right back, which I still
No.
can't believe they didn't strengthen their right back position this summer.
mhm.
I think this is the game that stands out for. I know Semenyo. He's gonna go get his cash. He's gonna go somewhere, but I think this is a statement. City goes and gets him because of today. Or
yeah,
this
how he can
weekend.
compete against
Because
the
of
big
this
teams and
weekend,
stuff like
yeah.
that. All right.
Do we think? I guess this is the Bournemouth question. I know we kind of mentioned earlier that we think they're kind of the Forest. How long? How many weeks do we think into the season is Bournemouth still in the? I don't want to say in the race because I just don't know if they're gonna
Yeah.
stay in the race. But how long are they in the top 4 race this season before they have a fall off, or do they go and take it all the way?
I think until the January transfer window.
Yeah, I could see something after the holiday period and stuff like that, or as the cup competitions start heating up, and because we got Carabao Cup this week, FA Cup's going to start back up after this international break, I think maybe, or next year. So, but soon
So,
you're going
we
to
have
get some of
Carabao
those
Cup
games.
this week, actually.
Yeah. So once the cup stuff starts getting mixed in, we're gonna start seeing these teams whether or not they have the squad depth to maintain what's going on. So I see the same. They're probably gonna have a tough time in January. My score for that one, I was back and forth too. I originally had 2-1 Bournemouth, but yeah, like you're saying, Holland is gonna want to come out and get some goals. Guardiola is not gonna want 2 losses in a row. I have 3-1 City.
Wow.
I know. It's disappointing.
Now I know what it looks like when someone changes up on the fly every single time.
It's tough. I changed a lot for my predictions this week.
Yeah.
Last one is Sunderland versus Everton, and
Little Dobby, no?
this is gonna be a good one, I think, too. Where we got you can't say that. I mean, Everton's kind of stumbling a little bit right now,
They're in 14th now, I think.
Yeah.
Which is I didn't realize that they stumbled that much.
right? And I think that's 2 losses in a row, something
Yeah,
like that.
when it rains, it pours on the Prem, especially this
Yeah.
early in the
Yeah.
season. It's just so up and down
Yeah.
where your position on the table. But
I had a 2-2 draw for that.
I went 2-1 Sunderland.
I went 1-1 just out of spite because I said this when they got relegated. I said I hope they never come back because every time we played them, they played the same stupid low block with 5 center back or five in the back and 4 midfielders just sitting and trying to counter. And fucking 8 years later, they're back and they're doing the same goddamn bullshit against us when they don't do it against anybody else. But now Chelsea, they have to go to Stamford Bridge. Now they do it again. So fuck them. I went 1-1.
And
That
it
was-
worked.
it was-
and it
And it
worked.
worked,
Tough,
which is
tough.
why I hate them so much because it works.
It's such a tough.
And I gave them
tough
all their
weekend,
flowers
man.
too. I'm like, you know what? Maybe when they play us, maybe they'll hear me and they won't sit back this time. But nope, they did the same goddamn
They're
nonsense.
not tuning in to 71Kicks. Not
No.
yet.
Well, I mean, you got the point. You got the point from that game.
That's at what cost?
I wanted us to get that on. I wanted us to get that on recording.
Matty Cash, come on, boy!
Matty
Come
Cash,
on!
Matty Cash, baby. Those are the predictions for Match Week 10, everybody. We'll see who comes out on top if we get a runaway win. That was a good one.
I'm coming
Good
for the
stuff
top.
there.
I'm coming for
Brandon's
the
in the
top.
hunt. He's back. Now, we got some other business to get to here. We've been working on this for a little while. We've been trying to get some
Itching.
of this. Another one of our ranking lists. We got a top 10 list here. This is our top 10 centerbacks. in the league, folks.
You're already peeking over there trying to see my list.
Oh, what was it? I'm just antsy. I'm moving around. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because I'm excited for what else we got here too with the our next thing, a little tease there for y'all. Anybody want to list off theirs first, or who's feeling comfy?
I'll go with mine.
Okay. Right.
I don't know how I feel about this list as much. I was making some last minute changes here, and I'm looking at. I don't know if I feel great about my list, but it's just what I have.
Yeah.
I did go with an honorable mention.
I got
we're
some.
seeing how much he means to his team now. Levi Caldwell, please. I don't know. Somebody, we need some juju or something. Please bless him and get him back sooner.
Yeah.
God, if you can hear me, I'll start going to church every week if he comes back sooner. Please, something. We need him. We need him back so bad. But number 10, I went with Jean-Paul Van Hecke.
Okay.
He's a starter for the Netherlands for a reason, and I think it's a matter of time before he gets his big move soon. Chelsea could take him. I mean, I don't think we're going to sign him.
They got room for him.
Chelsea could definitely take him. But I mean, we love signing our Brighton players too, so
Yeah.
I don't see it out of the realm of possibility.
Chelsea Peter.
Yeah. Number 9, I kind of wanted to leave him off the list because I hate him, but he is solid on his day. I went with Romero from Spurs. Number 8, I went with Ezri Konsa, and I think this might just be recency bias from that game against City the other day, but he was absolutely fantastic, and on his day, he is absolutely fantastic. Number 7, I went with Ruben Dias as the guys over at, I don't know. I can't remember.
Was that your Portuguese?
That's where they, the one, I don't know if you've seen, I can't remember what their page is called. It's the guy that does all the Portuguese pronunciations.
Oh, no.
It's Bruno Fernandes.
Oh,
Nuno
right,
Mendes.
okay.
Yeah.
That guy, he's, it's like something to do with young ballers. It's like, I can't remember what they're called, but I love that guy. He's hilarious. Number 6, I have Sven Botman, back healthy this season. He's been fantastic at the heart of that Newcastle defense. Number 5, the steam train. I got Mickey Van de Ven. Just coming off a brace this weekend, but I just think on his day when he stays healthy, the Spurs defense is just so much better.
Yeah.
Number 4, I just rate him so highly, and I'm just pissed Chelsea's not even really in the mix for him. I have Mark Gahey. I want Chelsea to bring him back home, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Yeah. Number 3, I got one of your 2 boys here, William Saliba. And then this is one of my last-minute changes. He was 1, but based on the current form, I had to drop him down to 2.
Yeah.
I have Virgil van Dijk. And number 1, of course, I'm going with Trevor Chalp. No, I'm kidding.
I say what?
I have Gabriel, of course.
All right.
He is just simply the best center back in the league right now. He is a good shout for being the best center back in the world right now as well. I really can't think of anybody I'd put above him at the moment. I'm sure there's somebody that has an argument for somebody, but he is just simply, for what he contributes in the back line, what he contributes on set pieces, he's just simply the best center back in the world right now.
Mm-hmm. A lot of similar names on my list, and a lot of similar placements, I would say too, man. Because I got Van Heck as well, number 10. I just think he's, like you're saying, he's one of those kids that's going to be making that move soon. De Ligt is on my list at number 9. He was originally higher, but like we were kind of saying before, he's still just like needs to step up just that little bit more. This one was tough because it's hard to rate any of them, but Romero slips on my list at number 8. If there's anybody at Tottenham that you would try to mix in or want from that 11, Romero is pretty solid. Van Dijk is at number 7 for me, man.
Whoa.
He's pretty low on this list because
I don't mind it at
it's
all. Yeah.
dude, the dude has just had a fall off, and even last year the signs were there. He's just not at his peak at what he once was. So he's on his way out here, man. And then right above him is Konate, just for the fact that they were there doing it together, and like it's. There's a reason why he's rumored for a Real Madrid move, and Van Dijk is, on his way out and going to be, lucky to get another contract anywhere at a big club besides Saudi. So,
Yeah, I could not take my list originally, and I took him off just because he's just been so poor this season.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Like last year, he would have probably been top 5 on my list, and this year it's just like I couldn't bring myself to put him on the list. Not even the form could save him.
Yeah. Before I get into my top 5, I forgot to mention my honorable mentions. You got Nathan Ake. I don't know why, but I just always thought he was decent. He's not really starting anymore for City, but he's pretty decent. Milenkovic and Branthwaite. Milenkovic is a crazy shout, but I got my Everton names. He plays for Everton. I'm pretty sure. No,
it's the
Forest. Shit,
Branthwaite,
Everton
one.
That was my bad. All right, top 5. Ruben Dias sleeps into my number 5 there. Ruben Diaz, he's a stud. And then Mark Gahey is number 4 for me. He's just climbed his way up that ladder. Super solid still. And again, total professional. This is a big shout, this one, because he's not playing in his natural position too often with this team. As a center back, but like you could still classify him as one. Guardiola from City.
Interesting.
I do like him. As soon as he came into that team, he made an impact, and he on his day is one of the best players on that team. So he's up there for me. And then Saliba Gabriel. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to get too in depth with those two, but yeah, man, it's crazy seeing Gabriel get his flowers these days. Yeah. It's real nice. So
kind of wish I had Guardiola on my list. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I kind of forgot that he plays Centerback.
He's pretty good, man.
I don't know why he slipped my mind. I think it's just because City's defense has been kind of shaky recently.
I'm pretty sure they put him at right back or left back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's solid.
Yeah.
Well, originally I did not have an honorable mention, but I feel left out, so I want to throw Dan Burns' name out there.
Okay.
Number 10. The reason I keep laughing is I also had Van Hecke at number 10. Number 9, I went with my preseason 11. I went with Milenkovic from Forest. I think he's still just a powerhouse in the back, and I think Forest as a whole has been frowned upon. But I think Milenkovic has been one of the bright spots. At number 8, I went Ezri Konsa. I think for a Villa team that struggled in the beginning. Also, he's been one of the few bright spots. Got his first English call-up. Made his debut for the senior team. So, got to shout him out. Number 7 could absolutely be a stretch, but I just love watching him as a player. I like watching him at Milan. I think Malik Chow from Newcastle.
Yeah, he was one that was like in the mix of getting on my list. I just feel like I haven't seen enough of him yet to put him on my list,
fair,
but
right.
he's been incredible. So like him and Botman have been incredible.
He's
so far.
calm, and like if you want to throw Rolls Royce out there, I mean he kind of reminds me a little bit of Saliba. Honestly,
Really?
like watching him play on and off the ball a little bit. I know it's hard to kind of put anybody at Saliba's caliber, but I think he's got the potential. At number 6. Give me Chris Richards.
Oh no!
Look at the numbers. Don't give me. Oh no! Go look at the numbers.
I have him as like the 3rd best center back of the 3 at Crystal Palace, but that's why this is
I love
Brandon's
it.
America.
List.
Rah!
This is Brandon's list.
Rock, flags, and Eagles, baby.
Chris Richards, the Afro, the Alabama boy. Go look at the numbers. He's up there with the best right now. And this list I made solely off of current, like today.
Sure,
day.
okay.
At number 5, I went Van Dijk. Same reasons you guys have been throwing out. Number 4, Van de Ven.
What place did you have Van Dijk? You had him at what? You said you moved him down.
Van Dijk I originally had at 3.
Wow.
Originally had at 3. I dropped him a couple.
Mm-hmm.
After Van de Ven, the weekend he had, and also the season that he's having.
Yeah.
I wanted to give him a little kudos.
A little quiet season Tottenham is having. Yeah, I mean they're Spursy of course still, but they're
Imagine
they're
when
way back
Javi
up.
Simons starts clicking.
Yeah.
If he starts clicking.
When
And Madison gets back.
When?
We'll
I'm gonna say if just because he snubbed us, but
You wanna look
I
at the
hope it
camera
never
again and go,
happens.
Fuck you, James May. Top 3. I went with Saliba at number 3. At number 2, I went with Mark Gahey. And at number 1, I went with Harry Maguire.
Nice.
I went with Gabriel. At number 1.
That's an interesting shout, though. None of us had McGuire on our lists. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
Look, we are going on current
If
form.
we did
and
like
current
top
team.
25, I think he slips in.
Yeah,
somewhere.
or like top in the past, X amount of seasons and stuff.
if he was going off of pure form, he probably would have been on there. But I have to take in consideration
Yep.
a little bit more than just pure form. I like to take a little bit more into consideration with my list at least.
Totally.
Yeah. Oh,
Totally.
yeah. Well, those are some solid lists right there. Damn. All right. That takes us to the end of our, main episode here, the main pod. I feel like we breezed through some of our discussion. Was there anything else that we wanted to talk about? I mean,
Matty Cash! Come on, boyo!
Matty Cash!
Let's talk Matty Cash!
Yeah. Well, one thing to mention real quick, I would say, is because we saw City go goalless this weekend, right? And we all predicted some result, right? You predicted a City win for City win.
I believe so.
Draw?
Yeah, I picked
Yeah, I
the
believe
City win.
If it's not Holland, where does City get this spark from their offense?
They
Where
don't.
they?
They don't.
I have a take on where I think it comes from.
Yeah.
He's been hurt pretty much all season so far. I think Marmouche is the spark that they could use.
Yeah.
I think he's what they're missing in terms of just like one of those players that just kind of like takes the game on the scruff of the neck and just but he's also more direct. Doku's doing his shimmies and Savinho's just doing too much every single time he's on the ball.
See, I had no idea Marmouche was injured this whole time. Because I'm not watching much City this season, but I had that was my guy at the start of when we were talking, man. I was saying Marmouche was that guy for him as soon as he signed.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
damn. Yeah, I didn't even realize he hasn't been playing.
I'm interested to
That's
see
huge.
where Pep's going to throw him in. Like if he's going to throw him in on that left-hand side or if he's going to throw him in a more central position. But I just think he's obviously he scored that screamer at the end of last season. I think it was the last day of the season. And I think he just offers something different than what's been on the pitch for City. I think, and they also have Cherokee coming back from injury too. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how Pep rolls the dice. I think Doku and Savinho need to hit the bench for a little bit. I think Doku honestly impacts the team better as a sub because, I mean, if you have like Marmouche run somebody down for 75 minutes and you're like, all right, let's just throw Doku out there. Doku's obviously he's a tricky player, but
Right.
when you're already been running around for 75 minutes dealing with City's attack and then you throw on a guy like Doku, I think that's where he's probably going to be better suited to City going forward. I don't think he should be a starter for them. I think he's a good player and he's a tricky player, obviously, but I just think he benefits that team more coming off the bench than he does as a starter.
It happens too with a lot of these guys where you see it where that bench spot motivates them to come on and make that impact and make that substitution mean something. And I agree. Like Doku, I rate, but I agree with what you're saying too. On his day, if he's not there, it's like it's lacking the end product. Like you can be as technical as you want, but if you're not getting in that box and putting it in, like you're screwed. So yeah, man, Marmouche, that's a big shout. I didn't realize that. Damn, man. Yeah, good take.
Yeah.
You got anything? You got anything on your brain?
No.
Matty Cash,
Matty Cash,
baby.
Come on, Matty Cash.
Does he got
No,
a song? We gotta figure out the Matty Cash song.
We'll make one.
We'll make one for you, baby.
hey, our viewers know you as the singer of the group, though, now, so you might
That's
have
right.
to
I
I
take the
have
reins
sang
on
a
the
few
song.
times on the podcast.
Yeah.
You might have to take the reins on that. No, but if we want to discuss a little bit, maybe introduce, we do have a couple guests that we are lining up.
Yeah, we got some folks in the works here. This is gonna be something that we'll be figuring out soon. Y'all watching along might have been reaching out. If you're in the hunt for coming on to the show, we're opening the door. We're happy to have some other folks on that want to talk the game, talk about not just the game, current state of the league and all that, but your take on the game, what you've done, your history, anything that your involvement has been. We've each, well, I'm not going to say we, but like these guys have their history with the sport and their levels with what they've been able to do here. So, we're always down to talk shop. Feel free to reach out to us. We got our email. Well, the email's still the old name from the old pod. We'll kind of get in touch with you. DM us on the Instagram and stuff like that. DMs are open on Instagram. 71Kicks on Instagram, TikTok, and now on YouTube Reels. You can find us there for some shorts and things like that. You can also find us all over the place on socials with our individual socials and things. But for now, I guess we'll wrap it up. We'll see you guys next time. This is 71Kicks.
Peace.
Peace, y'all. Peace. Much love.